I have done no research on the trash whatsoever. So.
Well, we are gonna learn.
And from what I can tell from the Fuji week, or there's some like Schmidt that happens with the trash. Now.
We need some of it, tons.
Probably need haste pots in a little bit.
Yeah.
What are we pulling? Are we gonna want to pull shit back, or we're gonna social aggro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it just not? Does the other shit not pull with that?
Nah.
Interesting.
Okay, cool.
The nice thing is everything in here you can slow kite.
For that solid 2.5k.
Is it on normal now?
No.
Oh. That died really fucking fast.
Yeah, that's what happens when you actually have all the
damage meter's
DPS.
wrong.
I'm pulling.
Man, do you want to just grab the other side?
I should learn to invest in Serenite bombs.
Moon, did you want to grab the other side?
No, I was muted. Why do we need to grab the other side? We can pull this to the side and just go past it. Or are you talking about by the door?
Rep.
Yeah, by the door.
Well, you didn't say middle,
Ow.
you said other side.
Guys do hurt when they all die at once. Just
It's
putting that
those
out
skeletons that explode.
There's a
there. Yeah.
big dude
Okay.
just gonna pad, so.
Yeah.
Well, I guess like
I'm getting web.
I don't know. They didn't seem to hurt that much. What kind of damage is it? Did you see? I can check. Oh, that
No,
big guy's gonna
he
pull.
doesn't move at all.
It's somewhere around 8k damage each.
Sorry, but like what type of damage is it?
Beats the fuck out of me.
Because if it's magic, then I can like just AMS it. We pulled some more ads on the side there. Here, can I test something? Can you taunt the spider in a second? Like, just you ready? I'm gonna see if I can grip it.
Sure.
Yeah, you can grip it. That'll be good for repositioning this trash. It's really annoying. I'll interrupt.
I don't know either. Threat meter doesn't say I should have been smacked by Deathbound Ward, but I did get smacked.
Why is it?
Okay, so it turns out the big guy cleaves. You can bring those in, honestly.
Yes. I have him face away, so you guys.
I'm gonna
should
let
be
that
safe.
explode on me. I want to see what kind of damage it is.
It's magic.
It's physical, so no, I can't AMS it.
What? It's coming up as purple on mine.
I think cleaves might show up as purple as well as.
Sure.
Can you move me and Moon?
Yeah, shattered bones. That's what it's called. It does It did 9.7k to me.
Actually, I have assist, so I can. Do that.
Which is actually it's not too bad for my health pool. I could take like 3-4 of them before I die.
Never mind.
Oh shit.
I'll wait for threat.
Yeah, those big guys aren't tauntable.
I don't know what you're thinking, but I also I said I had to reload.
Do the spiders? I have a wrap on me.
You said it as I pulled.
Oh, okay.
So with those servants, is it possible to face those away so that isn't going into the rest of the food? Or is
That
it cast
would
on like
require
random
people to interrupt and actually do mechanics.
Well, I mean, you don't gotta like interrupt them. Just like if you have threat on them, do they just cast it at random people, or like is it just where they're facing?
The brood keeper?
No, the servants. How they're doing that like ice thing on the ground.
Oh yeah, it seems like it's random.
Okay. It doesn't seem to do all that much damage, so I wouldn't be too worried about interrupting it. But maybe on 25 I want to interrupt it.
Melee.
Wait.
Why is he spinning around?
I don't know.
It's fuck
He
melee,
targeted
that's
me.
why.
Maybe he's putting a debuff on somebody?
No, he didn't target anybody else. He just.
Ah, shit. Hold on, wait.
Same thing happened with Zud. He was off to the side. It turned, looked at him, and fucking deleted him.
I'm gonna make a raid chat channel so I can not see. Or so I can see.
We have to stack for this boss, right? For tanks.
Yes. Okay. So On 10 man, his so what he's gonna do is he has like this kind of semi cleave thing. It's like a meteor cleave where it's the nearest person to the tank. On 25, it hits 3 people total. On 10 man, it's just gonna hit 2. So, from what I was seeing on the 25 strats though, most guilds are running 2 tanks on that fight, and then just having their squishier players stand outside of his red circle, so that way they wouldn't get hit by it. So that way you just have like your DKs, your rogues, etc., just eating it. The music stopped. Let's see. Okay.
Rogues aren't squishy.
No.
I've been doing it wrong.
I actually have no idea how hard it hits. What I was thinking you could do is, again, because it's based on proximity to the tank that is getting hit with it, right? So if you're like a rogue, maybe you can max melee range. So that way the like DKs and warriors and stuff are the closer to the tanks. That makes sense.
I mean, if it's proximity to tank, you could easily also have assigned people to be kind of on the flank, and then you're assigned people that are directly behind.
You could. I'm just worried about like potential parries. I think it's all for parsing and maximum DPS though. But if that's necessary, you could. Back in the day, most people were 3 tanking this, but honestly, I'd say that's a waste. The other big mechanic is going to be that fire. It just targets a random player and it goes straight out from him. So there's no kiting or anything. It spawns out. So if you target him, see that big red circle? It spawns like slightly outside that radius. So as long as you're standing in there, you cannot get hit by that fire. It does like, I think it's like 9k per tick. Hurts. Let me see. We'll probably want like at least Taraxia standing out or to bait that fire, try to bait it away from the tanks. I'd say probably just have Squishy stand out. You probably don't need to on 10 man actually. Just have Taraxia out. Let's see. I have no idea how many bounces he does on Bone Storm. Does anyone know that?
Looking at the archived wiki, and it's saying four targets before ending his Bone Storm.
Well, which difficulty? Because it lasts 20 seconds on normal and 30 seconds on heroic. So is it like longer?
It
where he
says
stands?
30. Well, it says 30 seconds on here.
Mm-hmm.
It says
Okay.
Bone Storm, 10 player, attacks nearby enemies in a whirlwind of bone, lasts until cancelled. 3-second cast every 2 seconds, triggers AoE damage that drops off as you get further away. 4k in his hitbox, 2k just outside, 800 or so at 30 yards. Boss charges 4 targets before ending the Bone Storm, 30 seconds.
Okay. So the big things here with that 4 bounce is largely the strat I've been seeing people do is if we can assign people here during Bone Storm, just have because I believe from the VODs I was saying that he follows the private server rule, where essentially he's going to bounce to the furthest target from where he currently is. So if you have like specific people standing in like a kind of triangle pattern or whatever, you can try to bait him so that way on the last bounce he goes back to the tank to minimize damage downtime.
Yeah.
Whenever he bounces, he's gonna that fire from earlier that he's gonna like kind of put out randomly during the bouncing. So when he charges to a target, he's gonna drop like a big X of it under him. So just you don't want to be directly under him. From what I've heard, his melee range is like absolutely fucking massive. So during that, you can just kind of max melee range to minimize the whirlwind damage you take. And then the big one here is the Bone Spike Graveyard. This is why mainly why we want to stack. Just makes this mechanic a lot easier. It's kind of like the Constrictor Tentacles on Yogg. Let me see. I think on 10 man, it's just 1 target. Somebody's going to get a Bone Spike on them. You can kill it. You want to kill it. It does a lot of damage to them. It hurts. They need to be healed through it until they're broken out. From what I've heard, from
I was going to say
you can bop it.
The damage is static. It's 10% per second.
Yes. Yes, but it does hurt.
Yeah.
And that's based on, I believe it's based on your total HP, so you can like constantly tick for that.
Normal, it doesn't say how much health they have for heroic, but for normal it says 39,000 HP, so it should just melt immediately.
It should melt, but as I said, we want like Terexia standing out to like try to bait that fire, so it's not always on the tanks. So, if we want, we can I would just bop that so we don't have to deal with walking out to get it. Or like range switching or anything, because again, from what I've heard, you can bop it.
Alright, well, let's try it. We've got 10 minutes to do this before his enrage, so.
Should be fine.
10 minutes. Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta do 1,000,000 health a minute.
Yeah. Enrage is usually more of an issue on 25, I think. It's a massive health pool, and you lose a lot of damage during Bone Storm.
Yeah, Moon, you want to tank this?
That axe looks so cool.
I don't care.
I believe he drops it.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
1 to 50, I'll tank. 51 to 100, you tank.
Okay.
Looks like you're tanking.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, don't make me take the privileges away.
I marked
I just need a
Terexia,
flask.
so can keep track of that.
I mean, we went over strat, so the only logical thing left to do now is a ready check.
Well, no, logical thing to do is assignments.
Meh. This is Bone Storm guy. You just go in and fucking zerg it.
He doesn't.
Then
look
you
that
run
bad
away
on
when
Titan.
he yells Bone Storm.
That's why we're here, so that when it's live, we can run in and zerg it.
So like I was saying though, with the Bone Storm, if we want to like try to like maximize our damage, I would suggest we assign people to like specific positions during Bone Storm to try to bait his bouncing. So like, I don't have any flares on me. That's gonna kind of suck.
I have some in the bank. I can just drop Jeeves.
Okay, there you go. That works.
Doesn't work.
I've got a bunch.
It doesn't work?
I
do you
couldn't
mean
access my bank through Jeeves before.
Oh, yeah, I
that's
can't.
So fucking lame.
Here, look.
Why?
I've got like 80 flares on me. It's fine.
That's so stupid.
Molly goes in the toy box.
There, we got 4 flares now.
Cool.
So, I guess I'll take the white one on the left. Solo, you want to take the red one?
Sure. Trying to think here.
Wait, hold on. What are we doing with the flares?
Okay, so basically the way the Bone Storm mechanic, I believe it works. This is how it worked on private servers and what it looked like on PTR. So I believe he bounces when he's like charging during Bone Storm. He goes to the furthest target from his current position. So we can kind of manipulate that. Well, yeah. So initially when he Bone Storms, he's going to go out to Terexia, and then he's going to bounce 3 more times, and we want to try to get it so that 4th bounce is going to be back to you guys as tanks, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
I believe he reset. Oh yeah, he resets threat after Bone Storm. So be very, very careful with that.
Yeah.
It's a pew.
Alright, let's try it. Terexia, you'll be standing...
Can I have a cess back for pull timers, please?
You'll be standing
You never
back.
gave it back.
We'll just say behind the red flare. And then
So do I need to take one of those?
Carvis is pretty
No.
mobile if you need somebody to stand some random place.
You want to... Well, let's just see how it actually works.
Okay.
Because it seems like something that Blizzard would fuck with just to fuck
Yeah.
with because private servers did it.
Just to reiterate though, when he's not in Bone Storm, Terexia is the only one standing out. Everyone else should be stacked inside of his red target circle, so you aren't getting hit with the fire.
Alright, go ahead and do a pull timer, man. Yeah, Terexia, you'll be standing closer to the
5,
to us,
4,
in line with the
3,
red flare.
2, 1.
The scourge will watch over this
Bloodlust.
world as a swarm
Where's Kahulu? Aren't we stacking for something?
Oh shit! I did not move out of that.
Yeah, Kahuna's, you need to stand like right on top of each other. His fire is spawning in the circle now.
Spike on
Alright,
these.
center pops.
I'm afraid you. I can't. Okay, there it is.
There's
Spike.
Bone Spike Graveyard.
Kill the spike. That's about 100k health on that. Bone storm.
No one killed my spike.
I'm trying to, but I got spiked.
It does appear to be to the furthest target.
He's just fucking throwing fire everywhere.
Yep. You do that.
Yeah, those bone spikes have a lot more health on heroic mode.
Yeah, so that fire is going to be a tad annoying there, but it doesn't seem to spawn directly under him, so they definitely changed it. It is spawning in the red circle,
It
but
seemed to be directly under him for me. I was
It
saying,
it looks like there was like a slight,
chose
like if you,
someone and went from there. So like,
Mhm.
I saw like 3 times where it was starting off on me, and since I wasn't right under the boss, it wouldn't spawn right under the boss.
that might be the case, yeah.
So if it picks melee, pretty much all the melee have to move over to the side.
Yeah, hold on, I'm just going to disable Atlas Loot. It's giving me so many LUA errors. But yeah, so I believe, so if I recall right, on Heroic, the fire lingers for a lot longer, and I think it's 4, or it might be 5 fire before the initial one despawns. I know it's 3 on normal.
He definitely had multiple sets of it up whenever he was jumping around.
Yeah, when he's jumping around, there's gonna be a ton of fire, which is partly why we want to try to like bait it to specific positions, so we avoid stacking so much fire that it's like unavoidable. But from what I could tell there, it did look like he was going to the furthest target from him every time he charged. My food's here. I'll need to go grab it real quick.
So I didn't try bopping. Did anybody try bopping to see if
I
it?
could not ice block out of it.
Yeah, but bopping is different than ice block. So
Ice Block provides the same immunities.
What if it's an issue that the player can't cast when they're in it, but Bob still works because it's a different player?
That could be it.
so did anybody try it, or I was dead?
I did not know.
Okay.
I was too busy exercising my butthole muscles when I was dying.
Third lady luck.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Fucking ICC chopper.
Do
I
the fire?
Sharks,
What
do you
type
not
of
have any
damage
fucking
is it?
flasks?
I have some if you need some shocks.
Yeah, just pop them.
Okay.
Is the fire or shadow damage?
Oh, it's actually frost damage.
Ooh, frost aura.
Do we want?
What?
Yeah, we want frost aura.
Yeah, you definitely do.
What?
I'm keeping Diva aura up though.
Also, I was going to say, so I don't know if anyone was counting, but if he does in fact bounce 4 times, we might be able to make this a bit easier by just kind of have everybody kind of play monkey in the middle. Traxia is like the furthest one out, and then he should theoretically bounce to Traxia and then back to the tanks, to Traxia, then back to the tanks, and then it should end.
So
If that
what are we
makes
doing
sense.
differently? Sorry.
Like spread in a semicircle in a way, but not too broadly spread. So you basically want them going back between 2 groups, one group being the tank, another group being everybody else. Is that right?
Well, the other group just being Traxia, everyone should be kind of just in the middle, kind of following him, so they aren't the furthest person from him. So if it is working how I think it works, then he shouldn't charge anybody in the main stack.
Okay.
All right, let's give it another go.
Pop
So-
the frost aura. Are we good?
Everybody was ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The scourge will wash over this world as a
Bloodlust.
swarm of death and destruction.
Premature, stop.
Spikes incoming.
Psycho Chuck?
Does it work? Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Now we know.
Pop doesn't work.
Nope.
Interesting.
Not in the slightest.
Well, does it stop you from taking damage, though?
I believe it did.
Well, it is physical damage, so maybe. Back on Zeus.
Me.
On Storm.
We're staying here. Yeah.
Everybody needs to stack towards the tanks.
Wait.
It's kind of be kind of in the middle, or the max range. Yeah, so he is going to the furthest target.
I
Well, that
can't
does
heal
make it easy.
Thyraxia. Oh shit. That fire.
Not a turret reset.
Can we get Zudabla back up, Carvis?
Trying to
Spikes?
heal.
Get the spikes off of shocks.
I'm trying. So I'm gonna try to count the fire here. I see 2 up. Okay, it's actually when the third one comes up, the second one despawns. That might be a 25 to 10 man thing, or I just got misinformation.
Get Karma out
Spike
of the
on
spike.
me.
Fire is floating on top of you. It doesn't hit me. What? Yeah, that's a bug. You can stand under that fire. Bone Storm?
Wait, where are we supposed to stand?
Just in the middle. Just
Okay.
don't get hit by the fire, and try to like be as far away from him as you can while being able to do stuff. There should only be one person, Taraxia, out towards the edge there, and then the
Taraxia's
tanks are
low,
going to
though.
be towards the middle here, and that will, that should guarantee his path. So there shouldn't be so many bounces. Go back to the tanks. This fire should despawn
Why-
soonish. Yep, there
He
it is.
should be so much further back. Fucking hitbox.
He's fucking
Also-
massive.
Why is he stopping on Taraxia?
I'll need to count the bounces next time. Because it might be the case that it isn't 4.
And it looked like
Taraxia's
5.
What tactical direction is fuck?
If it is 5, I have a very easy way to like basically make it the same strat, just consistent.
Spike on Taraxia.
Stick around.
Spike on Ace.
This is why you want to stack on him though if you can. Because whenever those spikes go out, like melee can't help cleave that.
Bone Storm.
Taraxia's down.
That's unfortunate.
Oh no.
I don't
That
seem
was
to take
2.
that much damage if I max melee range on him, so that's good at least. His melee hitbox is fucking massive, holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah, he charged 5.
Okay, it's 5, so...
trying.
Okay, so I have another solution for that. So essentially, it's like similar, but like just have a second person move out. So, okay,
my
so the initial. Well, I wonder if the
Does he despawn?
what's that raid planner thing? The map. I feel like this would
What
be
I
easier
had
to show
seen
that way.
before was they'd
MRT?
have like a tank standing way out to the side, and you just ping pong them back and forth.
I don't know.
Well,
if
that the
you're
problem with
I
that
mean, we
strat though
we
is
should be
when he
doing that anyway,
returns and
right?
he no, because if you have the tank
No,
separated,
not
then
should
when he
be, but I
comes
thought that's
out-
what we were doing.
Yeah, that is what we're trying to do, just not with a tank, just with a hunter instead, as the second.
Well, yeah, but it should be swapping between the hunter and the tanks.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what it was doing. It's just
know.
It's
it
just-
bounces
yeah.
5 times instead of 4.
What's his aggro range? Can I res people?
it's like right when you enter the room, I think. But it might be smaller.
I think it's this little like gold stone thing in the entrance, as far as I can go.
I have no idea how to use the visual note on MRT. How do I set up the map? Oh, never mind. I found it.
It might
found
not
it.
be updated for ICC.
It is.
It's got the generic ICC layout. I
Okay, that's
don't think
horrible.
It's got to zoom in on the boss.
No, it does not. Okay, what's that like website that lets you do the raid planner maps?
Raidplan.io.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we just try something before we keep changing 6 different things? Can we just try some with positioning first to see if that's all it was? Because everyone
Yeah,
was sort of
and
confused where to stand.
I'm just hoping this like clears up confusion because I feel like some of us aren't on the same page
Well,
with what we're trying to do here.
I've got a suggestion where we don't need a raid plan. We can just use the circle in the middle there.
Well, so if everybody comes back out into this room,
Well, I just don't know if my explanation is adequate for our positioning because I'm seeing people all over the place, and that's not really.
it's because
Yeah,
the
that's what
fire.
I'm
So
saying.
everybody,
Yeah.
everybody stay in the center of the room here. Besides Moon, you go towards the entrance. And Taraxia, stay there. Oh, that's Zutaba. Taraxia, come over here. So when Bone Storm hits, Moon and I will be over here. Taraxia will be there. You guys need to stay in the center there. So he'll bounce to Taraxia, back to us, to Taraxia, back to us, and then back to Taraxia. And then he resets and runs back over here.
I
Okay.
assume we
The issue
run
with that is
side to side
when he
to dodge fire.
I think it
Yeah,
really
'cause-
What are we worried about here?
Fire.
the fire location. So I don't
But
know.
the fire spawns
So-
from where he goes,
Not even
right?
that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll just so the fire seemed okay. So the fire is spawning on top of us, but I think from what I was noticing, the fire seems to only like by the time the third set like fire comes out, then the initial one there will despawn. So there's only like 2 of those up at a time.
Yeah.
And from what I recall from one of the guides is you can essentially just sidestep it. So if you like kind of stand like off to the side, like here-ish, and then you like sidestep when a fire comes out, sidestep when a fire comes out, then like by the time that the fire on top of you spawns, you just walk back this way. It's like just a rotation of 3.
Can we just have a stack point for everybody else besides Taraxia?
Yeah, maybe. How do you do the MRT markers?
I can do it.
Tab.
Okay, and then since he's bouncing 5 times, what I was thinking is we could just have like one ranged. I think Zud would be good for this because blink. So when it bounces to Taraxia initially, then Zud can like kind of blink out in the opposite direction. So we'd probably want to mark Taraxia. Okay, that works, yeah. And just like blink out in like the opposite direction, so you're the furthest at that point. And then
somebody else
Taraxia
doing
can collapse in, and it should bounce to the tank from there, and then we can just continue as normal that way. That makes sense?
Why is it not marking Moon?
ICC crate red blood.
There we go. I just had to disable and enable it 3 times.
Easy.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
So why do we need a 3rd stack point? Like, does he need another target? He can't just bounce between Taraxia and the tanks?
Well, he's
No,
bouncing
we
5 times, so we want him to bounce to the tanks last, so we want another bounce point that isn't the tanks. So
Oh,
that way it,
okay,
like,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah, that
could
makes
just
sense.
make it so that when he does his bounces to Taraxia, Kahula and Moon split and make sort of like a triangle, and then you don't have to need anyone to blink out.
Well, what I
Everyone stays
mean
in the
is, like,
middle.
when you have the tank split like that, my main worry is when he comes out of that, when he does the meteor cleave thingy. What's it
Well,
called?
he's
The
never
bone
going to
cells.
end up back at the tanks unless Moon and I run to the opposite side of the room.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that we give him another bounce point by having, like, Zud blink out.
Yeah, give him a bounce point for number 3 to be not onto the tanks, and then from there, that bounce point comes back in so that they're not a bounce point.
It wouldn't come back to the tanks though, because it's going from me to Taraxia, that's 1. Another bounce point 2, back
Yeah,
to me,
you'd
3,
have...
Taraxia,
Well,
another
so
prison.
it'll work, but it's got to be on an even bounce. So it bounces to Taraxia. Moon, you and I run in. Zud blinks out. It'll bounce to Zud. And then back to Tarax. No, it'd still end up at Taraxia.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
okay, here's what I'm thinking.
like,
So, he, like, bounces...
It's not doing a threat reset. So is it necessary that we need to have another bounce
Well,
point?
yes, because the way the bone slice works is it's basically it's just an extra attack that does really heavy damage and that gets split between you and then the nearest person to his current target. So
Well, this
tank.
this is saying Bone Slice replaces a melee attack, so it would be on his next melee swing.
Okay, yeah, but the main thing it does though is that it's going to deal damage to a second target, and that second target is determined based on their proximity to his current target. So,
But he's not going to swing until he gets back to Moon.
Yeah, but like, say like a melee has been following him, like I do. If you two aren't stacked and he does that, then he's probably going to clap me with it.
But we are stacked.
Well, yeah, I thought we were all meant to be staying on the stack point. Why would Melly be following him?
No, you can follow him around the room. You just don't want to be the furthest target out. So he's not bouncing to you, but you can kind of follow him around the room to deal damage to him. He's a massive, like, if you're, like, around max melee range, he does, like, very little damage to you with that whirlwind.
I was more worried about dodging flames and chasing him to do damage, though, too.
I don't know. I wasn't getting hit by flames when I was doing it, so. If
I mean,
you feel
on
safer,
10
like,
man-
standing in the middle, you can. I'm just...
On 10-man, it probably won't matter that much. If we're chasing him around to do melee on 25, it might, though, Zayas. Because I think he has... Let's see.
He has like some 47 mil health or something, I think.
Can't we just say it's the ranger's turn to carry?
No, this is actually accurate. 10-man heroic, it says he's got 10.5 mil. 25 heroic, he's got 31.3 mil.
Interesting.
So unless they buff him, it shouldn't actually be that hard. Alright, well, let's try it this way. If you're comfortable chasing him, go ahead and do that. If not, then just stay in the center. I'll change. We'll do Carvis. If I could type it on the right line.
What am I doing?
You're going to be the stack point in the center. So
Alright.
basically, if you just kind of stand in the center of the room between Taraxia, who is Skull, and Moon, who's Triangle, then realistically, the only time you have to move is out of fire. Because I don't think Carvis is chasing the boss.
Correct.
Alright, on you, Moon.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The scourge will wash over
Bloodlust.
this world as a swarm of death and destruction.
Hey, still getting hit by it. Spikes?
Getting hit by what?
Flames, we fixed it.
Yeah, the flame hitbox is bigger than it looks.
Spikes incoming?
It's on Taraxia? Alright, Bone Storm. That was some very unfortunate timing there. Alright, just wipe it.
Another thing we could try here then. So you could have the range, like if they're standing out, kind of like, I don't know the range on like the circles here, but maybe you could like say like
that was just absolutely
range.
terrible RNG on the bone spike.
Like, so like range, like kind of stand in like a semicircle, but like more inward. So Atraxia is still like the furthest one out. And then that way, like maybe it'd be easier to target switch for range there.
Why would that make it easier?
Well, because they're closer. So like, you don't have to like worry about like range or whatever. I also saw like Zayas charge out and stuff. That was dying real slow. Bone spike.
Yeah, well, we don't have a great comp on this one. But I mean, it's got, what was it, 109k health?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me check something. While you guys are running back. So I mean, it's not a massive amount of health to burn through. I mean, we did 25% in a minute. So I'd say if Taraxia gets targeted, then we just need everybody to turn around and kill the bone spike, because getting just ranged Zudabla and Ace to do 110k, it's gonna take a while. But if everybody swaps over, or even like Sully, you could just try and drop a D&D over
Yeah, that's
there.
what I was thinking.
Rather than running over, Zeus can charge. Just get Taraxi out as fast as possible.
Doesn't Foji already have a
It
pack
would
out
also kind
for
of help
10?
if it wasn't at a time that Taraxi was at like max range.
Yeah. You know, that one was just absolute shit RNG that he did his fucking, whatever it's called.
Spike on the
Bone
person
Storm.
that's
Yeah,
supposed to
Bone
be the
Storm, right
bounce.
after his spike for the furthest person away. I mean, yeah, Taraxia, try not to stand that far out. Let's see.
You only need to be the furthest person out, so...
Yeah, so I mean, Moon, if you go ahead and pull him back just a tad when you get over there.
More from where he was last time?
I don't know exactly where he was last time.
Like, pretty much where he is right now.
Yeah, pull him a little bit further back just so we have more of the room to play with.
Okay.
But so... Melee will probably be right there. 5-second fucking cooldown.
Can I make a suggestion so you don't have to waste flares?
Was it?
Can I say something so you don't have to waste flares? Traxxas just stays in the outer circle, everyone else in the middle, and you guys will be tanking him based on the other side of the outer circle.
I mean, like I said, I've got like 80 flares.
Okay.
And I mean, if he really needs more, he could character copy again and just mail him to the one that's set up.
Yeah. Yeah, so Taraxia, you don't have to be, you know, equal distant from the middle as the tanks. Or the DPS, I'm sorry. But you just have to be, you know, an extra few yards farther away. You want him to essentially have his hitbox outside of where the melee, or where everybody's going to be stacked in the center. But you don't need to be, you know, backed up against the fucking wall here. Just a good 10 yards out from the center stacking point, probably.
A few steps past your minimum shooting range.
I'm missing.
Does mean we'll all be pretty close to Bone Storm, right?
I mean, he can also disengage once Bone Storm starts.
He could do that too. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Just stay with the center there with range. And then when you see him casting Bone Storm, just disengage. Because he won't be doing the Bone Spike after that.
Are we getting sync?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I mean, we did 25% in a minute 15. Realistically, less time than that, but we had less, so this is probably a 4.5, 5-minute fight. So we'll probably see the Bone Storm 3 times. Maybe 4? But yeah, just disengage before the... or when he's doing his cast. And just in case it's like a snapshot mechanic, make sure that you're standing slightly behind the group of ranged.
Good.
On you, Moon.
5, 4, 3.
Moon, walk in, don't boot.
The scourge
Okay, right in the middle of the circles.
over this world.
I wanted to see where he aggroed.
Bloodlust.
Death and destruction. Stick around.
Spike on Wolf.
Fucking
More spikes?
spike on me.
What are you doing out there?
Bone Storm?
Oh, we're not.
Yeah,
Drax way
Melee
back
was-
there. He did not go to the furthest.
I think it snapshots when
When it's cast?
he starts casting it.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh, this is fucking horrible. With the flames.
Yeah.
Yep.
Could probably walk through them as a tank and only does like some 9k.
Does about 10k.
Really?
On Zeus? The flame does, yeah. An unresisted hit.
Ah, interesting. I mean, I think he still could take it as a tank.
Yeah.
Take.
Thank you, Carvis.
Bone spike?
Oh no, we got split up again.
After this spike will be the Bone Storm.
Yeah, why are people sitting way off to the side?
Okay, I'm going back on Carvis. Oh, heals on them.
Here's Bone Storm. Alright. Looks like it was on Taraxia.
Ooh.
But yeah, I don't think I can handle the chasing him around at max melee range because it still takes every Bone Storm pick.
I guess just when you're far enough out, each tick does less.
Oh my god, he's so fucking slow.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't do any of his bone slice as he was walking over here, so.
Okay. I want to do a triangle then. Try that.
Bound by bone.
Spike on me.
My god. Bam!
The bop does not
Um.
appear to reduce the damage I take.
That's dumb.
Move.
Stick around.
I'm trying to heal.
For the offering.
Yeah, you can't single heal this on heroic yet.
Ow.
It also sucks as someone who doesn't have instant cast that has to move like every 2 seconds from the fire.
Yeah.
I just have to cancel my cast pretty much.
That's why I wanted a resto druid.
Well, I'll
Somebody
see
that can
myself out.
Well, we need both of you.
No, we just need a Disc Priest instead. And we're fine.
All right.
Well, problem is with that Shox is most disc priests are very, very lazy. And if it doesn't involve power word shield, they don't press that button.
Also, isn't there a dragon lady later on where Resto Druid and Disc Priest would be pretty bad?
Mm-hmm. Kind of excited for the
A
dragon
little
lady.
bit, but the buffs that you get from the little mini game do increase your healing by quite a lot if you keep it up.
Correct. What the fuck does that
I
mean?
mean, it's no holy pally on that fight, but I think you could still get it done.
Well, we got him to 42%. I actually think it was a little bit lower, but he healed after combat ended. Logs say 42.
So that positioning was fine. Or back
So-
further.
I think so. I don't think Taraxia can stand with ranged because it looks like it's snapshotting
No,
where
it's doing
he's
7K.
standing when
You
he
lied.
starts
Could
casting.
until the second
6,
bone spike
7K?
goes out, because the bone spike will always go out before the bone storm. And there's a decent amount of time between the second bone spike and the bone storm.
Well, there's 3 bone spikes, I think.
I thought it was just the 2 between bone storms and between the start and the first bone storm.
It is 2.
So, are we
Like,
stacking?
god damn
with
it, I can
harvest
count. I may only be able to count to 4, but 2 is in there.
still?
Yeah, so still stack on Carvis, Taraxia. You can stay with range, but after that second bone spike, then you need to disengage out.
I need to move something in
And Bob
the
does
doors.
nothing. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so now Taraxia, the goal is kind of the opposite. Be as far away from that center as you can, still within healing range. Also, Zood, the issue was that the bone storm was like right next to you.
Yeah, it just sucks when he's flying overhead and it just happens to be that moment whenever it takes damage. It hits for like 10 or 11k.
Yeah.
so
We
I'm
stand
bopping
like,
you during Bone Storm. Is that what's going on? Or whoever is?
Also, we
I
should
mean-
be okay to stand like, I don't know, 5 meters left or right. Right, so
Yeah.
we're not directly in line.
Yeah, you could do that. Just range, middle stacking point, make sure you're on star. Carvis will know where to go. Taraxia after the second bone spike, just get as far away from star as you can. Still within healing range.
Already.
Did anyone bring the rune scrolls of fortitude?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to do that last round. Nobody notices the first 3 times I do it. But the one time I forget it.
Why is my health so low?
Alright, on you, man.
I'm reloading. I had to turn off the thing. Almost done.
Our best attempt was without the scrolls, just saying.
That was also with the most understanding of mechanics, too. So,
Rune scroll
Okay.
of curses?
you can boot in this time. I was just curious where his
5, 3, 2,
range was.
The scourge will watch
Bloodlust.
over this world as a swarm of death and destruction.
Spikes?
What do we want to be in the circle for the
On Carvis?
Second?
Good up.
We just need to be in healing range. We basically want as much distance between us and Taraxia. And like Wolf was
Spikes?
saying, it's on
Oh,
Taraxia, what were you doing? See? He does it right after.
That was still
I
like
don't-
3 seconds away.
Yeah. Can we get Taraxia back up when you have the time carvest?
Ew.
Yeah, Moon, don't stay standing under him during that.
Okay.
Because the
That
damage
sucks.
goes from about 10k per swing to about 4.
Where are you, Carvis? There you are.
Oh.
What a dick.
Great fire position there.
Moving back.
Yeah. Spikes?
On Wolf.
Yeah, Taraxia, you gotta wait until the second bone spike goes out to move. Because you got 3 seconds to move.
I thought there was something that we had to be standing in a red circle for.
Alright, now you can go back.
Nice. Bone Storm in 6.
Okay, wait. That was
On
the
Wolf?
third one.
I don't know when to give it to you, Zed. Gotta call for him.
That's okay.
I just realized we have D-Sacks. We could be using that for this. We got 3 of them.
Did say that in the chat.
Moon did say that, yeah.
I missed it.
I just forgot to mention it.
Yeah, sorry,
You guys got stuck up.
Fire.
Oh,
Yeah, don't be near triangle.
Well, the flames were over there.
No, I know. I'm not putting that on you. I'm putting that on Zayas. He was standing, like, stacked with you.
On Ace.
He was using his tank brain. It's okay.
oh, Ace.
It does get confusing sometimes.
I fucking hate this fire.
It is pretty ass.
Spike.
Bone Spike, Taraxia, you need to be furthest out.
Loves Ace.
Yeah, Moon, try to go back to this corner over here.
Why this corner? So it's
Make
not
it-
in the middle?
Because it's going out in an X diagonally rather than, straight from the entrance to the
Oh,
back.
Carvis.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know where you...
Is it 13%? Spikes
On me.
on solo.
That's right when I popped on my CDs too.
It fucking knows, man. The game knows.
Fuck yo, CD.
5%. You got 15 seconds to do
Oh
that.
god, we're gonna wipe.
Impale on Taraxia.
This fight isn't that
Sorry,
bad, it's
skipping
just
that one.
really fucking long.
Yeah.
It's fucking annoying.
Yeah, let's go.
There you go. If you win something,
Pretty cool
congrats.
sword.
So there
That is
were
a pretty cool looking sword.
I just got hit. That wouldn't be bad for tank.
2 times that Bone Storm targeted the range stack, even though I'm pretty sure we weren't the farthest away.
It looked like it went a little bit to the side. I think somebody was standing over there.
That's fine.
before it goes live or the next PTR, I'll look up all the abilities and actually read them.
This room's easiest to just kite all the mobs out of the doorway to the side.
I'm gonna be honest, this is probably the boss I'm most scared of.
Yeah.
She's easy.
Oh, you say that, huh? My page of notes would disagree.
You just gotta DPS the mana shield and fucking win. That's it.
Yeah, and deal with the tanks getting one shot.
And then we move on to loot boss, or I mean loot ship.
I don't like the threat part of this fight.
Oh, we can pull the trash.
Yeah, Moon.
I mean,
pull the trash.
If we trust what Kahulu is saying, it's not the threat part that sucks.
Pull
it's
out,
the mitigation.
hold him out.
Yeah.
I would go.
Yeah, nobody run in there.
You can see through the fog that hangs over this world like a shroud, and grasp
cool.
where true power lies.
Close
Here you
enough.
go, bitches.
Oh, shocks.
I think the big guy.
Leave.
I'm guessing it's this guy.
Yeah. That's gonna be the same with the ads, by the way. On the fight, they're gonna cleave. Actually don't know what they're. Let me check. No, there's gonna be fanatics and adherents. The cleave is the fanatics.
It is a weakness, a crippling flaw, a joke played by the creators upon their own
I think that was.
Drop a hunky puck.
The sooner you come to accept your condition as a defect, the sooner you will find yourself.
No, the zealots have a shadow cleave.
Yes.
Still a cleave.
But not. Do the fanatics still have a cleave?
No, that's the ad in the boss fight that will have a cleave.
That's not confusing at all.
You'd think they just like make the trash the ads that you'd fight during the boss. I don't know, and teach mechanics.
Limit, and his will unbending. Those who oppose him will be destroyed utterly. And those who serve,
should be hiding.
We can just fight him upstairs here. It'll be fun.
Devotion of mind and soul.
Oh,
yeah, but
or not.
It's easier
She talks
to.
Too much.
Yeah, she really do. But didn't they make something to like shut her up in a week or?
It probably will. Why don't I have combat text like this on my fucking, like, actual classic WoW? This looks awesome.
What combat text?
I've got like you know, like how like a classic has like the combat text, like the big numbers that pop when you deal damage.
Yeah.
I have it, but like with my custom font, and it looks really cool. But I don't have that on normal classic.
Are we?
Oh god.
I can't dispel that.
What is
Save
that?
himself from
Oh, it's an
target
explosion.
nearby enemies after 8 seconds.
Dark Reckoning Bomb?
It hit for 12k.
Run that out of the group.
Yeah.
I remember Baron, and I'd have to like yell, like actually like scream in the mic for people to move out with the bomb for some reason, because they were like actually deaf. I don't know.
I'm not gonna be taking this one. I need to change it.
Good luck, Ace.
Oh, faces.
God damn it.
I'm sitting there
Yeah.
trying to fucking read shit, and Moon's like, oh, can't.
Well, okay,
because
I turned up my
current
game
fault."
volume too much, and I can't hear you guys because it's just fucking bitch over there yelling at me.
Yeah.
Hang over this world like a shroud!
Yeah.
Okay.
Just,
let me figure out where to
DPS
start
mana
here.
shield down then.
Okay, not quite. Okay, so it's a two-phase fight. I've seen on 25 man, a lot of guilds found luck 3-tanking this. Like they had to 3-tank it on heroic. I don't know how that's gonna be for 10 man. But okay, so phase 1 is mainly an ad phase. If you look at her, you target her, you see her mana. She has a shield around her, and any damage you deal is going to drain her mana. So that's phase 1. You just got to drain the mana shield. And then phase 2 is you're going to actually deal damage to her health bar. Ads are going to spawn in phase 2 still. That's the heroic mechanic part of it. And okay, so I'll go over the ads first here. I think that'll be easiest. So the ads are going to spawn on a timer. We got to kill them kind of like the new ads before the new ones come up. You want to try to like keep a cadence with it, so you're like kind of cleaving her while killing the ads like just before a new set comes out. There's going to be 2 types. There's going to be fanatics and adherents. The fanatics are going to cleave. They will also occasionally get a buff called Vampiric Might that must be purged or spell stolen. They will hurt otherwise. And then they also put Necrotic Strike on the tank. That is going to be healing absorbed. You just have to heal it through it. And then the adherents are the caster ones. They have an interruptible Deathbolt cast. You just interrupt that. They're going to put curses on people that will increase your CDs by 15 seconds, so that just needs to be dispelled. Or decursed, rather. Then they'll occasionally put Shroud of the Occult on themselves. This is an absorb shield that needs to be damaged through. And while they have the absorb shield up, they're going to be casting an AoE version of their blast, and it won't be interruptible because of the shield. You just have to quickly destroy the shield.
So like Twin Valk Shield. Got it.
Yeah. The big thing with these ads, though, is they're occasionally going to randomly just cast Dark Martyrdom, which is going to make them explode. They'll kill themselves, and then they'll reanimate. The AoE is pretty significant, but I don't know if it's cast, so I don't believe there's any way to really move out of it.
What, Dark Martyrdom?
Yeah.
It says 4-second cast randomly.
Okay, yeah, so if you see one casting that, just move away. And when they reanimate, depending on if they're Fanatic or Adherent, they're going to take 99% reduced damage to either spell or physical. If they're Fanatic, it'll be 99% physical, so they have to be killed with spell damage. And then the Adherents will take 99% reduced spell, so they have to be killed by physical damage. Let's see. She's going to cast Shadow Bolt on random people. That's just damage. Another heroic mechanic is going to be the Dominate Mind. This is just like the Mind Control on Kel'Thuzad, just random people. They'll get mind controlled, they'll grow really giant, and they will fucking hurt if they hit anybody. So they have to be CC'd.
Shocks, what's the cooldown on Hex?
45 seconds.
Fantastic.
My music paused when
Garvis,
that
you're going to
happened.
be doing a lot of cyclones.
With my 0 hit.
Yeah. Well, there's sheep, but I think it's more than one target. I think on 25 minutes, 5? So on 10 minutes, probably 2. And we want to avoid cleaving our friends.
Okay, let me check. Okay, some of the ads are going to get a buff called Dark Empowerment. You can spell steal this and do a shit ton of damage. Otherwise, if we, for some reason we can't purge or spell steal it, that is the priority target.
Oh, that's cool. My game crashed.
Oh, fun.
Glad that's out of the way now.
Yes, it's not general trash shocks.
Okay, and then Death and Decay is going to be, it's actually a green Death and Decay. It's about the size of like the Rune of Death. It's literally just a Rune of Death. It can be placed on a random person. It hurts, don't stand in it. And for that reason, ranged want to spread out around her, so you don't all end up in it. Did you need something, Klein?
Oh, no, sorry, you got it.
Okay. I think that's it for the mechanics, primarily in Phase 1. Phase 2, again, starts when you drain the mana shield. From there, she will be attackable, and she will need to be tanked. I would suggest moving her to the middle of the room where we are currently. Ads are going to continue to spawn, because it's heroic. And a big mechanic here is going to be the Vengeful Shade. The Foji Weaker will tell you when this is happening. You just have to look around. They're going to be these like little purple ghosts. They're not targetable, but they're going to fixate random people, and they're just going to follow you for a while. If they reach you, they will explode and deal a shit ton of damage, which is probably just going to straight up wipe us. The other big mechanic in this one is the tank swap. So it's Touch of Insignificance. It's 20% reduced threat generation per stack, stacking to 5. On Heroic, she is not tauntable. So you guys are going to have to try to be the 2 highest on threat, essentially.
2 pallies, yay.
Let's see. And it's going to be that on top of tanking ads, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
That's why 3 tanks is essentially required on Heroic and 25. And then we need a interrupt rotation in phase 2 for the Frostbolt. It's just a tank buster. It's gonna clap. It is not resistible.
We can't interrupt that?
No, you need an interrupt rotation. It's not resistible.
Okay.
So if you have frost resist on you, you're just gonna take the full 50k.
Yummy.
Ew. That's a. Never mind.
How often does that go off?
Often enough that you need 3 people in the rotation.
Yeah, it said it was, I think, every 4 seconds.
Damn it, if only it was every 6 seconds.
At least that's on 25. It might be like Vezax where it's less frequent and one person can interrupt on man. I don't know.
I mean, if 10 man's only every 6 seconds or something like that, then I could solo interrupt on 10 man at least.
Either way, it'll be between you and Ace.
I'll have solo and Zeus.
But Earthshock at range.
Wind shear.
Or we can just do shocks and fuck it, we'll do shocks and solo on interrupt 1, Ace and Zeus on interrupt 2.
Okay. Oh yeah, so real quick, the ads are going to come out of these cubbies on the side. There'll be 3 on each side. At least that's 25 man. There's probably less than 10 man. But they come out of the cubbies, and then this might be 25 only. I don't know, but there is 1 ad that spawns back here on the stairs.
I think that's 25 only.
Okay. But yeah, so if you guys are on like you see those pillars, like just one of you over here on this side, and one over here on this side, you should have no problem picking them up and bringing them towards the boss for cleave. Let me turn off my Omni City.
Sure.
Well, it works.
Or is it raid?
Line of sight the boss.
Need new
So I'll take
flasks
the
up?
side and you.
How do I lock it?
Right side? You want to be left side?
Yeah, I can take left and then all tank boss.
Okay,
in
whatever. It's
phase
just gonna be
2.
annoying.
Ace, flask.
Fish feast.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a flask in my stoop bags.
I have extra.
I got
Extra.
My bags are full right now.
This is like the hardest encounter in here too. Outside of, I think, Lich King.
Lich King and Putricide.
What? This is easy.
I'd say,
we
at
already
least
have
from
a
what I've
strategy
heard,
for Lich King.
Putricide is the hardest, Lich King is second
I heard
hardest,
that
then
one's
I'd
the
say this
hardest.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Putricide is a bastard.
Alright, everybody's ready.
Oh God.
To be fair, too, we already have a solid strategy for Lich King.
Mm-hmm.
We're just pulling.
What is this?
Okay.
Oh
Top
shit,
of the-
LUAers.
Top of the stairs is where she
Yeah.
aggroes.
No, that was a test.
Yeah.
Bloodlust.
Hey, that is interruptible.
Oh my gosh.
Watch out for D&D. Green circle.
It's green. It's a green D&D.
Oh, wow. I had you beaconed.
Yeah, the fanatic.
Mm.
We got an LUA error pop up right when he transformed, so I didn't even see it.
Ace is,
This
okay.
blessing and show these intruders
Yep,
that
I was
they
trying to
resist
kite the one.
master's power.
I got another one back there just vibing.
Got more ads on the right
Ah!
side.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he cleaved me.
That hurt.
I release you from the curse of flesh.
Oh,
Ace is MC.
To resist my will.
You're right,
Ow.
Moon. She doesn't shut up.
Okay,
Ow, he hit me one time.
So
Yeah.
what happened? What's going on over there?
I'm kiting? Is that what you're asking about?
the ads didn't spawn on the left side. There they go.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing on the fanatic that needs to be either purged or spell stolen.
When they transform?
No, not the transformation.
Arise and exult in your
What's
what is
the
that?
curse of Turper or whatever? What is that?
powerless to resist my will.
The Curse of Torpor is the thing that needs to be decursed. It increases your spell CDs by 15 seconds.
Okay.
Stop cast.
Because I got that a couple times and I got like a notification for it.
Mhm.
Dark Martyrdom is what we're looking for the transformation. Okay. It's yelling at me.
Yeah, so when they turn into a zombie or a skeleton, those are the reanimated versions. And if it's a fanatic reanimated, that needs to be killed with spell damage, and adherents need to be killed with physical.
It looks like the nameplate actually says reflect on it if it needs to be killed with physical, so.
Yeah, the big thing is we need them to be pulled to the boss.
Yeah, I was trying. One of them just continually casts, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, in the kiting the ones that are transformed, how are we pulling them? I don't.
You shouldn't need to kite them when they're transformed. I think it's when they're hitting hard. I think it's that the Dark Empowerment or the Vampiric Might on the Fanatics. Because those will make them hit very hard, and that needs to be purged or spell stolen.
Here.
I thought it was just when they were transformed all the time. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought it was just any transformed ones were bad.
Transformation just means that they take less damage from either spell or physical, depending on the ad.
Okay, I wonder if it's gonna scream at me. Well, how do we get the casters over there?
Probably just gonna have to interrupt them. Yeah, can you LOS them on the pillar?
Probably.
Maybe.
I mean,
If the boss can be.
seems we can LS the boss.
Oh, the boss didn't even pull until he was at the top of the stairs, so.
Yeah.
Fun fact, she's also loud and blind.
Yeah, the issue is you guys can't fucking attack the ads until they're up the stairs.
I got hit by one.
If healers are standing
Fine.
behind the boss, then they should just come up there automatically, right, from heal threat?
Yeah, so what I was seeing on a lot of strategies was the healers were kind of fanned, at least in 25-man, the healers are kind of fanned out behind the boss there.
Okay. I will do that. I just don't know if I'll be...
Heck, you know.
I guess it just depends on if Cthulhu will be
What are you
line of
doing?
sight of me. But
Well, if we're standing on the opposite side of these pillars, then they should just come that way directly, and then we can just interrupt with the shield, and they should come right to the boss. So we'll be standing boss side
good.
on the other
That's
side.
good.
I think.
Well, no, I know, but if the healers are fanned out behind, they're just gonna come out and then run straight to them. And then the caster's just gonna stop here.
Oh, well, could the healers stand behind the pillars then?
Yeah, we can put the healers there.
You could taunt it, right? And then you can LOS it after you taunted.
The three mob taunt is unfortunately the worst spell in the fucking game.
Don't you have Reckoning?
That's only one mob.
Yeah, but I mean, you could grab that caster and LOS it.
Yeah, but sometimes we have two casters, don't we? I had two casters on my side.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, I can come out and interrupt too.
Might need to.
What I've seen from most groups, at least in 25, is largely ranged are on draining the mana shield, like dealing damage directly to it, and then melee are kind of off helping with ads. But if you bring them close, then my D&D also hits her and stuff, so.
Yeah.
What spell was I trying to interrupt again?
Frostbolt in phase 3.
Phase 2.
Phase 2.
Phase 2. Blah.
I sure hope there is some phase 3.
No, sorry, I just thought it was during the entire fight, my bad.
You mean decurse?
Everybody's ready.
What is
Okay, she pulled a lot fucking further that time.
I was still able to pre-put.
Yeah, it takes a second after like she's aggroed to that initial person for her to put me in combat. Ah, shit.
I release you from the curse of flesh.
Oh god. It's the zombie.
You
MC.
weak.
Dark transformation.
really loves
Okay,
you.
interesting. Okay.
CC Ace.
I release you from the curse of
Yeah, so it looks like, yeah, it is the dark transformation. But
Yeah, that's what fucking collapse.
yeah, because the weak horse is kite, so
I got threat.
I wonder what that is. Because I didn't see that in any other guides. Ooh.
Sorry. I was.
Oh, I am MC'd.
to resist my will.
You can't bubble out of the MC.
Oh shit.
Moon, you might have to pick up my side. Nope.
And exalt.
She's at 46% mana. New ads
I
in
get
6.
decursed. Thank you. Pop my fucking wings.
The Adherent has an absorb shield. We need to be killing it. There we go. Oh, my mouse spun out. That was fun.
MC.
Okay. Apparently the current tank can be MC'd.
Maybe we'll fix that.
Oh, the Fanatics on me.
Yep, I have both my taunts are on cooldown.
Okay, that I'm be honest, that's super unhelpful. I don't know if you noticed that on the nameplate, there's a glow there. That means it's reanimated.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that Adherent is reanimated there. So that means that, physical damage dealers need to kill it.
Get off me, Shocks.
It also says plus physical at
Okay,
the
yeah.
bottom.
At least the way my nameplates are set up, that is super hard to see. Because that's where the cast bar is for me.
It's just below the cast bar for me.
It's literally on top of the cast bar. It's annoying.
Can't cast anything.
It seems like it's actually reflecting physical.
Ow.
What do you mean reflecting?
My threat plate.
He's reflecting because of the shroud. The shroud reflects spells. I forgot to mention that.
On my plates, it's saying it's reflecting physical.
Yeah, it says reflect and then plus physical down at the bottom.
That's weird because the tooltip says reflects harmful spells.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at too.
And that's what
Nearly
the guide
impervious
said.
2 magical damage. But I'm seeing
phase 2.
1 DI.
I see I must take matters into my own hands.
Oh. Oh, bad.
Probably hit phase 2.
I decided.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh god, where's it? Move.
So you said that it's saying kite for what? Which one? Dark
Got you
transformation.
correct, yeah.
Yeah, so it reflects all spells, or at least it's bugged if it's reflecting your auto attacks or physical hits.
Well, I was hitting him for a good 30 seconds, both holy damage and regular melee, and he was still at full health and mana. So
well, yeah, because it's an absorb. It's the bubble itself isn't absorb, so you have to like break it with 50,000 or something. Is it more than that? I think. Or is it 50? No, it is 50,000. So you deal 50k physical damage to the bubble, and then it breaks.
well, the holy damage wasn't getting reflected, so yet another thing that states that all of my spells are physical, but I still can't use any of them when I'm silenced.
Ah, shit, I forgot to teleport. Fucking, hold on, wait.
Yeah, it says
13, 14.
absorbs up to 50,000 damage before breaking. Yeah, so melee need to get on that.
I don't know if I could though, because it reflects all spells. So I'm curious if it reflects my icy touch. Would it do that for my D&D? Is that what's killing me?
Ground effects can't be reflected.
Okay. You know, really interesting thing here I'm reading on Wowhead. It reflects a death grip apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a heart.
Yeah, I saw that happen on somebody's stream. You try to death grip them and it pulls you to the mob.
That is really fucking weird.
Turn my death grip into a charge.
You've learned charge.
Yeah.
I mean, that's actually useful. Helps you get to the mob faster.
Yeah.
Karma with your heart.
I didn't do this.
Oh, whose heart is this?
Moon, I think.
That's a
No,
heart?
she's. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah,
I
it
think
is
she's
Moon's.
making a penis.
She's making a fish because it's fish feast.
No, it's becoming a penis. I mean,
It
let's
looked like a
be
heart.
real
for a
here.
moment.
What penises have you been looking at?
I don't know. This is what Moon's doing.
God damn, Beachy.
I'm not the
It's a
one who
heart
made
and a
this.
penis.
Moon laughed because she knows it's right.
Alex, do you need a repair bot?
I need something.
Yeah, that's why I put one down.
You fooled
Yeah,
me.
that works.
Moon, you fooled me.
I told you.
And
with a
then-
heart.
Got some stuff coming out of it.
Proportions
Hey,
are
that was
so
me.
wrong.
Some stuff.
It's a heart on a lollipop, you know?
All right, is everybody ready?
What the
Yeah,
fuck
let's-
was that?
All right.
The left nut is so tiny.
All right.
Can we
Pull.
pull time?
Left not
There's-
Too late, I popped my pot.
Oh, all right. Well,
Oh, okay.
What is this
I saw you walking, so I panicked.
it gets further and further away that she pulls.
Resting place.
She's learning. I think she's wearing her corrective lenses.
Oh.
Wait, I need to stop doing that. God damn it.
Arise and exult.
MC.
Pure
Oh.
form.
And I can't. Yeah, you said I can't bubble out of it. I need to be MC'd.
Magical fanatic.
And again. Okay.
Avoid the D&D.
New MCs in 5?
Take this blessing and show these intruders a taste.
Or it's just not going to do it?
You
MC.
are weak.
Can I come over
MC
here and
Ace.
stop being
To
dickbags?
resist my will.
Me.
What happened?
Bro, you guys stay alive.
Moon turned away and quit threatening, putting any threat on the fanatics, so I
no.
died.
Hey, okay, you guys are attacking them like immediately. And they're
They need
also
to
like
die.
they're all over the place because I can't interrupt them.
I taunted that one man. He was clapping you.
Ooh, what?
Oh god, that cleave.
MC.
The spell reflect is on the thingy, the thing, the adherent. Yeah, broke it. Ah, the cleave.
What do you want me to do? I'm trying not to die.
It's not even cleave. I'm getting threatened.
No, I just hear the fucking cleave sound when I get cleaved, and I watch my health go to half. Go,
Alright. Drag this guy out.
Okay,
Okay, get
the
away
shield's
from
about
that.
to break. You're gonna need to grab her.
Okay, Moon's
Is that a
back up.
cleave? What was that? Didn't hear the cleave sound.
MC.
I'm MC'd?
In your pure form.
Oh!
Shit.
I see I must take matters into my own hands.
Don Kahula?
We need that frostbolt interrupted.
I'm not alive.
Oh, well, that's gonna be a wipe then.
Don't worry, I can continue to threat.
Are you having issues picking up the ads?
Who, me?
And both you.
Would you
I'm
mind if
walking
I
in-
tried tanking this? Because I don't know if I'm gonna understand the whole ad issue unless I do it.
Oh, no, damn it. I meant to DI you, Carvis.
Well, yeah, we're having trouble tanking it because you guys are running around the fucking pillars and attacking them. This is why I said don't attack them until they're up
I
the stairs.
even waited. I even waited. And I had to run
was
around circles
hacking them
because
when
I.
they're up the stairs.
Okay.
Because I'm mainly on the
Problem
boss.
is we can't bring them closer when they're casting. Like our only option is
Yes.
to run around the pillar.
Yeah, and as
And
soon
then
as
they're
it
getting
turns
hit
to
when-
a zombie, we can't put any more threat on the caster.
Do those ads drop threat when they reincarnate?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's
Just
the
feels
spell
like a
called?
panic.
Jark Martyrdom.
That freeze after you teleport is incredibly annoying.
Yeah, I don't know why that's there. Well, there's no info on Wowhead, so.
I have a feeling it's related to like hopes and dreams.
So it's the fanatic that does the dark martyrdom?
That's both of them.
I got a 41k.
So the Dark Martyrdom is when they turn into a skeleton. And then after they do that, they're immune to a specific kind of damage.
Yeah, but the question was, when they turn into the skeleton, is it a threat drop?
I don't know. I was saying there's no info on my head for it.
No, I know that's the question, right?
Yes.
And it's the dark martyrdom that causes them to turn into the skeleton. Because I'm trying to look at the threat on the logs.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is the dark martyrdom that reanimates them.
Okay, so dark martyrdom. Looks like it's only the cult fanatics. We only had.
You're being an asshole, dude.
This is going to be so much fun on 25 man.
It's fun on 10 man too.
It's going to test a lot of people.
And then what's the
Did you want to
timer
tank
after
solo
this?
and
10 minutes.
I can heal.
Yeah, I'd like to try tanking so I can try to see what's happening. It's hard to like perceive like everything that's happening for like tanks without, you know, being a tank.
Yeah,
Do
my
you want to go
equipment button is
Moon
not
and
there.
Moon,
doesn't-
want to go ret and I could heal?
My offset is holy.
Okay.
Ret is for the burbs.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't.
But birds are government spies.
Okay, all my. I have to click activate these sounds now. Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because apparently myself, Zayas, Ace, Shox all had about 15 seconds of concurrent threat on the first fanatic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, apparently, according to the logs, he was looking at all four of us simultaneously.
Oh,
Or
as far
15
as
seconds.
I don't know, last time I looked at the logs for threat, I noticed they only track aggro, they don't track threat.
Well, no, that's
Like,
what I'm
death
saying, though,
number.
is if it falls off of one person, it goes to
Mhm.
another person, right?
Yeah.
There's 4 people where it lines up for a solid 15. seconds. Like, we all have threat. We all have
Yeah, I
aggro.
don't
Like, he's
trust
all... they're directing their attention to 4 people at the
Yeah,
same
Putting
time.
Spots Guide for Ice Crown Citadel, 10 man.
I don't know if that's
I think
intended
that's
or...
just a bug with the logs.
Who are you putting your beacon on?
Who, me?
Zoodabla food?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Was that a question for me? Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I can just keep it on, well, who do you think is going to get hit the hardest? This.
I don't know. I'll just put mine on solar.
All right.
Because both tanks are going to be getting hit. So
ready.
I'm not.
Here, I'll do a pull timer.
Guys,
Only have 75% mana. I need a whole 30 seconds here. Come on.
What's up, Ace? Don't pre-pot.
3, 2,
I got about 10-15 minutes left. I'm fading.
Okay.
Still recovering from stupid COVID. The fatigue kicks in.
Trespass upon this hallowed ground! This shall be your final resting place!
Oh, they spawn on one side of the room.
I release you from the curse of flesh!
They should be spawning on both sides.
No, I think it's because it's 10 man.
Not on 10 man.
Gotta break this reflect on the adherent.
Powerless to resist my will!
New ads.
Exalt in your pure form.
It is not a threat drop. Although he did just go flying for some reason.
That was me, sorry. I didn't see him there.
Oh.
Yeah, I just realized my D&D macro is not my bars.
Powerless to resist
MC'd.
my will. Arise and exalt in your pure form.
Hearing over here needs physical damage.
Yeah, can we get an interrupt on this?
Take this
You're reflecting?
and show these
New ads?
intruders a taste of the master's
You definitely want to assign, like... I'd say the easiest way to do this would be to assign melee, like, hard to the ads. And then you could have casters swap as necessary when an ad
don't think we
reanimates
have
and it's
an
magic
MC
damage.
Harvest doesn't have an MC.
Take this
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
and show these intruders
Tree punch.
a taste of the master's
It hurts.
power. Embrace the darkness.
Bloodlust.
Darkness eternal.
This one's reflecting the X.
Down, so
Yeah, the ads aren't dying fast enough.
Take this blessing and show these intruders a taste.
MC.
Powerless to resist my will.
I couldn't heal you guys.
you killed Carvis.
I did? I'm so sorry.
I saw it.
Stop cast.
Embrace the
Oh my
darkness.
god.
Darkness eternal.
PvP trinket does not work on that.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think the big thing here is like we just gotta like assign like just a group of people to help with ads, primarily the physical damage. You're gonna because most of them are gonna require physical damage. And then the only ones that you need to do spell damage to are the fanatics when they reanimate.
I think this is where rogues used to come in handy, right, on this fight.
Yeah, but Traxia does physical damage too. We have Zeus.
Yeah, that's
Shox
right.
is largely physical.
We have largely
Melees are enough.
at most half.
It's enough to be significant on the tiny health pool the ads have.
Yes.
So as long as those are dying, then like the casters can mainly hard focus Deathwhisper, and then we can just call out like this target here is a reanimated fanatic and has to be killed by the casters. And then from there, I'd say, because the big issue that I'm having is I can't reposition the ads with Death Grip because those shields aren't getting broken. And the shields do need to be broken too, because that is a significant amount of our raid damage, because when they have that shield up, they're spamming an AoE like Frostbolt type thing.
Why do I still have a triangle on my head?
Because I didn't remove it in MRT.
Ace, you said you had to go in like 5 minutes or 10 minutes?
Were you struggling with threat, Wolf?
Not when I had the ads on me, if that makes sense. Because my big issue that I was having, again, is the biggest issue is just those, the casters. I can't do anything to them when their shield is up.
Yeah, like
So
your
that
icy
has
touch
to be
doesn't work
broken.
either, right?
Hmm?
Your icy touch doesn't work on him either, right?
Yeah, it's reflecting all spell damage, so physical
Okay,
damage
just
has to be
combine
done.
with
It's
that.
50k.
The moment that shield goes up, I'm ripping threat off you, and they're ripping me to shreds.
They shouldn't be doing damage to you directly because they're just doing an AoE frostbolt.
Now,
Well,
You
even
might
them-
be getting hit by the Fanatic's cleave, maybe?
No.
You died to a shadow cleave.
Death Chill Blast.
But that sounds like a
Death Chill Blast is what
AoE,
is
isn't
what
it?
they're Death Chill Blast is the
Not the issue I'm getting at, though. The
AoE.
issue is I'm taking threat off the ads every time they came in.
Yes,
People
but you're
watching
going
could
to
see.
take a Death Chill Blast regardless of if you have threat or not, as
That's
long
not
as
the
that ad
issue
has
I'm
the shield
getting
up.
at.
Okay, but they aren't. When you have threat on the ad with the shield, I'm saying you wouldn't be taking any extra damage. And then once the shield's broken, I can taunt. I'll have threat on. I can have threat on the Fanatics. That hasn't been an issue. It's just the adherence when their shield is up. So if you just break that, and even if you like rip threat while like you're DPSing the shield, they aren't going to do anything extra to you that they aren't already doing.
Yeah, the Death Chill Blast is all enemies within 10 yards of the target.
From what I'm seeing, Zeus, your 2 deaths the last fight were Death Chill Blast, and that isn't anything to do with aggro. That is the AoE that they're doing when they have the shield up.
What were the hits before that?
Death Chill Blast.
There was a
there was a
melee
Shadow
from
Bolt from Deathwhisper.
Well, there was a melee from a cult adherent.
Where do you see that?
10
Second
seconds
death,
before
10
death.
seconds before.
I got healed back. You'd only take a melee from a cult adherent when the shield isn't up, and if I didn't have aggro. So yeah, there's that. That's 10 seconds before you get healed back. You're getting hit.
Okay, what am I
by-
doing wrong then that I'm the first person to die twice in a row every pull?
Okay, well, your first death there was a cleave. So you have to
Only
be...
attacking minions.
I'm sorry?
I'm only attacking ads.
The Fanatics
I'm waiting.
cleave. The Fanatic ads, those cleave. And it seems to be a pretty large cone in front of... Like, I was getting hit by a ton when I was DPSing.
Yeah, and they would be cleaving me if they're either attacking me or I'm staying on the boss, right?
No, just if... Because I didn't have my ads on the boss for most of that fight, because I was trying to...
Yeah, no, I
break
was,
the
I was
shields.
with you. That's why I was asking you if you were having trouble having aggro threat.
I was having... My trouble, like, aggro-wise, was on the casters, because the shields are up, that's all.
Yeah, again, but like, would I begin... Unless I was standing on top of you, which I'm fairly certain I wasn't, would I be getting cleaved otherwise?
Maybe, because if you're standing... Like, because these are small, like, humanoid
That's not a
ads,
cleave,
right?
that's a whirlwind.
It isn't a whirlwind. It's a cleave that's just big. If you're behind them, you're fine, but you have to, like, kind of step back. Like, if you're, like, kind of clipping their model, it seems to hit you.
There's a half-yard leeway where you're
Okay, I'll
both in
try
front
and
of and
stand
behind
further
them.
back again. I'll try and stand further back in this time, but again, if I'm dying straight away, I'm going to be asking the same question again. Are you having threat issues? Because
Well, the cleave
on
isn't
my
a threat
screen, I've
issue.
got threat. Can I finish talking once?
God.
I'm on my screen.
Being
I'm watching
obtuse, this
the
isn't
threat
it.
bars go red, which means I have threat. And I'm watching that happen for all the ads. When I'm waiting for you to finish your attack, then I'm going in, then they're all turning red, then I'm dying. Every time.
Okay, well, that's not what the death logs say, so... I don't know what to tell you.
Well, so I'm looking at last wipe, and Zeus died to 2 actual melee swings from the Fanatic.
Which death?
This was the last attempt.
Let me check where are the logs? Are you live logging or is this?
I am live logging.
Okay.
It's in the
I see it, yeah. Which, number 3?
Yeah.
I wasn't tanking that attempt, so I can't tell you.
Oh, Moon had died, so that might be why. All right, everybody's ready.
I will not army this time. That's probably where some of the cleave is happening.
4, 3, 2, 1.
What is this disturbance? You dare trespass upon this hallowed ground? This shall be your final resting place! I release you from the curse of flesh!
Oh, that was my bad.
Oh god.
I didn't see that. I'll see if I can adjust the weak order to make a sound for that. That's annoying.
MC. Powerless to resist my will! I release you from the curse
damn it.
of flesh!
Gotta reflect over here.
You are weak, powerless to resist my will!
Controlled.
Immune? Oh, Dark Mortar. Okay. Let's see. New ads. 6.
Arise and exult in your pure form!
We have a reanimated one over here. Physical. D&D. Does reflect. Oh my god, that's annoying. It's gotta reflect and they're in the D. Reanimated Fanatic. Those things just die. Why is that? Oh, okay.
Ooh, shots.
There's Vampiric Mind on the Fanatic here.
Leg spike into cleave. Beautiful.
The master's power!
Yeah. Purvis is down.
Okay, that's why the adherents are just randomly dropping fucking threat.
You are weak, powerless to resist my will! Arise and exult in your pure form!
I've been DI'd.
There's no other damage taken on that. I didn't log it properly.
Do they drop threat when they change into their like buff form? Or
No, so it was after they had already swapped. And I was tanking it for a good 5 or 6 seconds. And then my threat just dropped to 0.
Moon
If
run
they-
as soon as you get it. Oh,
if they're shielded, do they still keep threat on you?
never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Run, Moon.
Would it be worthwhile, because I'm looking at the ad spawn timer, it's like some 40-45 seconds. And even when we're not like hard focusing them, they seem to die fairly before the next pack spawn. So from what I was seeing for like some like the like tank spot stuff, they kind of stand in the center of the room. So would it be worthwhile to focus the ads as they come out, just nuke them real fast? That way we have like all the magic and physical damage we need. We can do the purges as necessary and stuff. Just kill them quickly, and then in the downtime, range can get on the boss.
We can try it.
We're still staying in the same spot, right?
No, I put us in the middle, and then the tanks will just, as ad packs are spawning, will run to the side, so we're like right there on the edge where they're spawning.
Okay, all right.
For phase 2?
Yeah.
For phase 1, but we'll do something similar for phase 2 because we'll want to pull the boss out to the center of the room here.
So the ads are spawning from the right side first, so we're going where?
So everybody like healers, DPS, you're just gonna kind of stand in the middle of the room here. Tanks, we're just gonna come over here. We'll pick up the ads and stuff, kind of pull them a little bit back around here-ish. So that way everybody can kind of just focus. So we just nuke them down, and then we can focus the boss in the downtime between the ad packs.
Yeah,
because they
seeing
seem
a lot
to
of
die fairly
recommendations
fast.
seeing a lot of recommendations to focus on the ads, as they appear to prioritize the fanatics and adherents especially. If needed, assign certain sets of melee to each side, prioritizing the right over the left only barely, and then DPS just switch when they spawn.
We don't need to assign sides because that's 25 man. They spawn on one side.
Oh, they only spawn on one? Cool.
They alternate which side they're spawning on, but it's one pack at a time.
That's good.
Can I get
wisdom?
Wisdom?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out like how to switch it around in Pally Power.
I can just have you do wisdom and give Cthulhu might. Yeah, there you go. Looks like it's set up for you to give him might.
Moon, if you want to try going back tank for this attempt, I can help like break those shields and stuff with this strat.
Okay.
Because then you shouldn't have as big an issue with them.
My gear equipper thing.
Yeah. Since we're not trying to like drag them over to the boss there, it should be easier to get them on top of you. Yeah, I definitely see the issue there, trying to pull those. It's the big issue, at least for me, because I have grip. I was hoping grip would be helpful for that, but if that shield's not broken, I can't grip them, you know? That's the wrong... I'll put the unit frames.
I think I have all my shit on. 1 second. Jumps. And I guess I can swap back wisdom.
Are you ready, Moon?
No.
Are we switching out tanks again?
Zayas posted something in raid chat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Zayas had the idea because most of Zayas' damage is physical, so if Zayas was tank, there'd be less threat issues when the shield is up. And probably just break the shield with your damage, honestly.
None of the holy damage is being reflected or mitigated.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's... Pally spells are all over the fucking place. If you get silence, everything is treated as a spell. But as far as the actual damage goes, everything rolls on the physical table.
That makes a lot of
So-
sense.
Yeah, right.
What am I doing?
You're tanking. Those when the ads like say like they spawn over here initially, right? So just kind of come over here, grab them.
I'm not asking that
Yash.
question. I'm asking like what am I doing as far as my role, because there was an idea Zay is switching, so I'm staying prot. Yes.
Yes, you're prot.
Yeah, for this attempt.
The Zayas tanking thing is an idea. We can try another attempt. I was thinking. I think it's a little too much to do right now.
Alright, are you ready now?
Yes.
We go.
5.
I'm still getting
4,
this side over here,
3,
right?
2, 1.
You don't need to get a side because it looks like they're just spawning on like individually.
Are we sure that she's immune to taunt? Because my Hand of Reckoning did damage.
Probably immune to the taunt effect. It probably still does damage.
There was no... If they're immune, then it doesn't... Oh, fuck.
I thought we were bringing her down in the middle. Is that...
Yeah. No, I thought we were staying in the middle for the ads.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw everyone come up here, so
That's... Oh, yeah,
so I came up.
MC?
Powerless to resist my will.
I've been stunned.
Sorry.
Oh, God. Moon stunned me.
Hands in 5.
There, Moon, I'll take the Fanatic.
Okay, well,
I'm just trying to avoid people getting cleaved on it.
There's a reflect. I'm gonna start doing damage to that. Zayas MC, don't kill. Oh.
Arise and exult in your
I was...
Stop cast.
I think Shocks might have accidentally tab targeted there.
Maybe.
And probably Ace. I thought one of the big guys.
But in my defense, he was fucking.
I said here it needs to die over here. Physical damage doing the reflect.
Stop cast.
I can only do so much physical.
You are
MC.
weak,
Wolf's MC'd.
powerless to resist my will. Take this blessing and show these intruders a taste of the Master's power.
Okay, Taraxia. I mean, you're not taking much damage, but you're never in range of me.
MC.
Weak,
Shocks MC'd.
powerless to resist my will. I release you from the curse of flesh.
Run, Moon, run!
I'm trying.
Stop cast.
Can we get interrupts on the adherents, guys? We got 7 seconds to kill these ads.
There's a D&D. It's just kind of obscured by the stairs. That's gonna reanimate soon.
I'm gonna take the Fanatic.
Shocks MC.
There's 2 of them.
Oh, I tried to bob you, and then I didn't.
Oh, I
Stop.
killed
Have
Garvis
it,
right
here.
as the cyclone went out.
Take this
Physical damage reflect on this adherent.
show these intruders a taste.
It's also reanimated. Need to kill it.
Power.
Stop cast.
Can we get an interrupt on the adherent?
It's reflecting.
Use your cookies.
You
MC.
are weak, powerless to resist my will.
God, the weak aura for that explosion is not visible enough for me.
And exult in your pure
And
Like,
here's
here's a
reflecting.
1.5 second reminder you're gonna fucking die.
That's probably gonna hit you in a second.
Yeah. Yep. Oh god.
Take this blessing
I was gonna.
and show these intruders a taste of the Master's power. You are weak, powerless to resist my will.
The Unholy DK for this fight is really annoying because I do half magic, half physical. So.
I feel that.
Would you like to be an assassination rogue instead?
And do half physical
Almost.
and half magic damage?
It's
Still?
more than half. No, poisons is like 75% of your damage.
Yeah.
Jeez, and just get better at stabbing. Like, I may not be someone that's been stabbed or stabbed with something that's been poisoned, but I think in the very moment of stabbing, even if poisoned, you'd probably think about the stab part more.
So am I swapping to Holy and Zeus is tanking, or?
Zeus, you want to tank? Or do you want to stay DPS?
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Might as well try.
Yeah.
I was just asking before I ate my hit food.
What if we have everybody stand on the backside of her?
The backside? I thought everybody was. Well,
Well, no,
not everybody.
everybody was running around like a chicken with their head cut off, but
I thought Zeus was back there. Not Zeus. Zed was with us back there.
well, so if everybody's standing back there, Zeus and I can line of sight behind the pillars, and then we can hopefully bring the ads basically right in front of her. Range can stay where they are. Melee can take a few steps forward and probably still hit her with cleave. That, and we don't have to worry about... Like, if Zeus or I have to run away from the fanatics when they turn to zombies, we're not having to worry about running through people with a fanatic that is still cleaving or something. We can just kind of turn around and run this way and then back around the pillars. Because as it stands right now, people are just running around in fucking circles, and when I'm trying to run away from a zombie, there's inevitably another fanatic on me and they end up getting cleaved.
Shox, where are you? I need to buff you.
He's at the portal.
She doesn't take damage in phase 1 though, does she?
Her mana
It's
drains.
like the mana, yeah.
It's her mana shield.
Yeah, she's got a mana shield on.
Everyone can damage the shield, and then when ads come out, we DPS the ads.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is everybody, melee included, stands
That's
behind
right.
her.
We should all be right here. Everyone. And then, like Cthulhu said, you line of sight the ads come up, you guys get aggro, and we DPS the ads. Ads are priority. We should
Chucks.
all be right here.
Chucks, you ready?
Can you please take the nipple off of me?
Yeah, that's what she said.
What?
Can you please take all targets off of me?
Okay, I don't know who's doing that because my MRT
That
is
wasn't
actually
me.
cleared.
Not
Hey, there's
me.
Shocks.
Hey. Who missed a fish feast?
Are we surprised?
No.
So,
Where's my
Zayas,
cookie?
What?
do you want to pick up the adherence because you have an interrupt that's shorter than 60 seconds?
Okay.
So, we'll try and basically run out, grab them, grab the adherent, or two if there's two. Get threat on them, run them around the pillar to line of sight. Once they're up there, then melee can step forward and start attacking the ads, and then as soon as the ads are dead, because they should melt pretty fucking fast, everybody can just step back and continue DPSing the boss.
Okay.
Alrighty.
That's consistent, Zed, that would actually, that's really helpful.
Okay.
5, 4,
Yeah, no, that's
3,
pretty helpful.
2, 1.
What is this disturbance? You dare trespass upon this hallowed ground? This shall be your final resting place!
So there's two, or one adherent.
Everyone should be on ads right now.
Yeah, so
I
now...
want my friend.
Adherence reflecting.
From the curse of flesh!
Owie.
Reflection gone.
Yep. It's fine, because I can just run him around this way like this.
I'm MC'd.
Powerless to resist my will!
I turned into a frog. Or at least I
Adherence
heard a
dead.
frog. Wait. Why does it show me that I can
Alright,
use
kill
my
the last
mobile?
fanatic,
More ads in 3.
and then we just repeat this until she comes out. So I'll grab the fanatic Zayas.
Take this blessing and show
I'll grip that adherent.
intruders a taste of the master's power!
Chucks.
Reflex. Nice, those broke real fast.
Stop cast.
You are
MC.
weak, powerless to
Carvis is
resist
Reflect.
MC'd.
my will!
Well, Carvis is just gonna have to stand there without, because we can't sheep him.
Carvis will be a treat.
Chucks, you're staying on the backside of the boss. You run through the boss when the ads come up, and then after they're dead, go back to the backside of the boss.
More ads coming in. Avoid the D&D. Yeah, Adherent is reanimating over there. That's why he's not with us.
Powerless to resist
Meaning
my
it needs
will.
physical damage on that when he comes up.
Oh, Moon, I forgot you're holy right now, right?
Yeah, Linus.
I can grip him. Oh, he was absorbing.
I'm assuming you've got beacon on Zayas.
Kill that
Physical
adherent.
damage on the adherent.
Okay.
Got new ads coming out.
Come on. There we go.
Take this blessing and show these
Never,
intruders
Shucks,
a
never
taste
be in front of the pillars, because that's where the cleave's gonna be.
powerless
Send them
to
straight.
We gotta
resist
reflect.
my will.
Another reflect on X.
I know it's next to Oh god! Kill the fanatic.
Chains of Ice does
New
not
ads?
work. 20%.
MC.
Oh, my control.
Powerless to resist my will.
Reflect on this adherent.
Blessing.
Good job.
And show these intruders a taste of the master's power.
We got 12%.
New ads are coming up. Don't push her yet. Don't push her. Stop
Oh,
all
shit.
damage.
It's gonna push my D&D's done.
Enough! I see I must take
He's out.
matters
Yep.
into my own hands.
Okay.
Not doing shit.
Frostbolt. Oh, you can resist the Frostbolt.
Can't?
I just did. We need interrupts on those Frostbolts, though.
Yep. There's a reflect on this adherent.
There's a Frostbolt.
Okay, kill the adherent. We're gonna have more ads in 10.
Alright, Zeus, you're gonna have to gain threat. Everybody stop attacking. Zeus is gonna have to pick up.
Oh shit.
Oh, go.
Ads coming out.
Where are the
Indeed.
ads?
Oh, well,
Bloodlust.
you got out of range.
Sorry.
Now you're good. You can just got really
That.
Are you fucking listening?
These pillars are really annoying.
Do you yet grasp the
MC.
futility of your actions? Powerless to resist my will.
Alright, it's on Zeus.
I'm just gonna use it. Ghost. Traxia, move. Ghost, look around.
Oh, I stunned myself.
It looks like it's just a single adherent spawning on the stairs in phase 2.
Well, that's nice.
Well, he's reflecting over there, so we need some physical.
You are
MC.
Oh, I'll stop.
powerless to resist my will.
Is that MC?
Alright, it's on me. Here's the ghost.
She is taunting me in though, right?
Yeah. Hey, that frostbolt didn't kill me.
There's an adherent out in the middle of the room. Do we want to just move Deathwhisper to the middle of the room for this? Because it might just be easier this way. So we're not LOSing around these pillars.
Yeah. Zeus, you gotta try and build threat on her. Because after 5 stacks...
Alright, I'm going in front.
MC.
MC.
I got 5 stacks, I'm not generating any more threat.
I'll stop.
Oh, that's cool. My keybind for salve is gone.
What healed her? What was that? Ghost? Right next to melee.
Oh my.
Alright, it's on Zeus.
Kill the adherent.
You got this, Moon and Carvis.
Yeah, my
Adherent's
threat's
reflecting.
back. My threat is back down to 1.6 on this guy.
You are
MC.
powerless to resist my will.
The desect.
Just for when the stuff goes out at once.
Yeah.
We could probably get the
Ghost?
next one. Oh, incoming melee.
Ooh.
Next adherent's up.
Zayas, go grab her.
I can't. If I move, she'll follow me.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Grip the Eterant. Ghost by melee. Wolf MC'd. I think it was fixated on me because it's just standing there. Ghost.
All right, Zayas, we don't have
For the ghost, it's
a
coming.
whole lot of competition on threat, so do like 100k and then just auto attack.
Ghost.
It's 15%.
There's a fanatic.
Purvis can probably innervate you. No, it's... I don't know if it's up or not.
Wolf MC.
Powerless to resist my will.
11%. All right, Zayas is about to take over.
This fire's not that bad. I think we're just dumb. Ghost by melee.
No me.
Adherent by the stairs.
There may even be an
I'm not gonna be
argument
able
for
to
like
do
phase 2 to, and at least in 10 mana, to just drag her to the stairs. So just we have the ad spawn on top of her.
Mind the ghost.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ghost is the big thing there.
Okay, I don't know why it fucking automatically grabbed those.
Whoa, that's a trinket I'd want.
Thanks, Moon.
Well, where are you? Why? Oh,
This is
because it changed back to Master Leader when I crashed. Where are
Guys,
you, Shucks?
I gotta head to bed.
Does this take the elevator?
All good.
We're alone
Yeah,
there.
it's a long elevator.
It is a long elevator.
That's what she said.
Does anybody
you can
want
also teleport to the
the
top.
the bracers for shits
Yeah,
and
the
giggles?
elevator's cool.
Zoodabla? Looks like a good mage
Sure.
piece.
Make sure you jump.
I crashed.
Very, very nice progress.
Traxia, aren't you the one that has to zone out when the floor breaks? I feel like you're gonna crash on this too.
We go
I'll have to send him
right.
back to use the teleporter.
I did crash.
Huh.
No.
Right. There's a straddle one to
That's
try
all
for
that is.
gunship because
Days, did you get
it could be
stuck?
easy.
Uh-oh.
Days got stuck down the elevator. There's a teleporter, so if you run back to the that teleporter.
Did he?
Oh.
Stuck how?
No, I
He's
waited
not
on the
dead,
far
though.
end. I waited on the far end for you guys because it's the opposite end from the trash. And then when I walked back across to get to you guys, they started going down.
Oh.
Good night, folks.
Have a good
Night.
night.
Oh, we're just fucking going. We're not waiting for Terexia.
Oh. Well, no, he's on the elevator. Or he
Yeah,
was, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, I
just
thought he
standing
was here. I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
My rogue is set up on the PTR if you want a tank person.
A rogue, yes.
Yeah, sure.
Could have used a rogue on that last fight.
Yeah. That would have been really nice with the extra interrupt.
What's you call that?
Tricks too.
What?
Tricks.
Trix is probably huge on that fight on heroic.
It is. It pushes the off the tank that doesn't have aggro over the edge.
The spirits for you.
Mhm.
Holy Paladin feels like just whack 'em all.
Alright, hold on. Don't pull
Yeah,
yet.
it is.
Ooh, can I talk about this fight while we're like doing trash to it?
Sure.
Okay.
You can talk about it right now while we're waiting for Bit.
Yeah. This fight is easy. Loot ship.
Why is everybody
We're gonna
so
wipe it
thicker?
somehow. No, we're gonna one shot it. Okay. This is essentially just a glorified ad fight. There's gonna be 2 gunships. We're going to be on the Horde one, obviously. There's going to be 4... Actually, how many cannons are there in 10 men? There's going to be 2? Okay, there's going to be 2 cannons. We got to assign people to the cannons. I have no idea if this is true, but I heard that eye level might affect the damage they do. Might be something to consider. Otherwise, strat I wanted to try for this, because from what I was seeing, the fight's really easy, is you don't really need a defensive team. What you're going to do is, so the people that go in the cannons, right, you're going to shoot. Maximum DPS for this is to, before the fight starts, get in the cannon, spam 1, you're going to build up heat, kind of like Rage. If you cap it out, you're going to overheat, and then you'll be unable to do damage for a while, so don't do that. But before the fight, you're going to build as much heat as you can without overcapping. And then you're going to get a big 2 when the fight starts. And then from there, you're just going to spam 1 and then hit 2 every single time it's available. Like, don't even try to charge heat. Just spam buttons.
I believe doing 1 generates 10 heat.
Mm-hmm. I think, is the cap 50 heat? I think
it's 100.
100? Okay.
I did see on one of the videos that you just spam both buttons at the same time and you're doing like maximum damage.
Yeah,
and also
yeah.
not overheating.
Yeah, if you're like spamming like 1 and 2, so essentially doing 2 I think has like a slight like 2-second cooldown or something. So pretty much every time that you can use 2, just use it.
Just button smash.
Well, yeah, if you're button smashing, it's gonna do the same thing.
Wait, when you develop enough of the heat, does the boss muzzle you?
Anyway, so a lot of the old strats want to have like a defensive and offensive team because there's going to be ads on your ship as well. But the big thing here for like getting the fight over with is the cannons, right? The cannons are going to get frozen when a mage spawns on the enemy ship, and that needs to be killed to unfreeze the cannons and continue doing damage. So what I think the best strat for this would actually be is so you have 2 tanks for this fight. You'll need 2 tanks. You have 1 tank that's going to stay on your ship. You're going to hold the ads there, and everybody is just going to stay on your ship, right? You're going to kill the ads as they're coming across and stuff, and as soon as that mage spawns, everybody except for that tank and the healers is going to jump across. The tank and the healers are going to stand kind of on the edge by the enemy ship so they can reach the other side. And then everybody on the other side is just going to nuke that mage. The second tank's job is when everyone jumps over, they have to tank the enemy captain. As soon as the mage dies, everybody has to jump back. The enemy, so Muradin, is going to get stacks on him the longer that you're over there. That does more and more damage. The tank's going to start getting slapped. But those stacks reset when everyone goes back to your ship.
So, healers aren't jumping.
I would suggest not, no. Because for the most part,
okay.
no. You might have 1 jump, but maybe I don't think it's necessary because the big healing that's going to happen during this, like that needs to happen for this fight is going to be the tank on your ship, which you can reach, and then the tank on the enemy ship who's tanking Muradin, is going to get slapped around, but you can easily reach them by standing on the edge of your ship, and then if that tank brings Muradin towards the edge of that ship,
okay,
then you should be able to reach them.
if I have
let's go ahead and pull this while we're talking.
Yeah. Hey, it's here.
Look at that.
Die. Oh god.
Hey,
Who did that? We're banning you.
They're immune to silences. That's cool.
This trash is so boring. I do like seeing numbers though. Now there's gonna be a dragon.
Akamagosh, brave warriors. The alliance is in great number.
Oh, my God.
Captain Sarf.
I don't know what he said.
Oh, my God.
Make haste. We will secure the
And Shocks is way back there.
Good night, Shocks.
Wolfern's hammer infantry. Hold position.
Damn,
Does he do a tail swipe?
Probably.
I'm gonna find out.
It has every dragon ability.
Well, I'm gonna find out.
You must DPS very slowly.
Ooh, interesting.
What was that?
Said fuck you, Zud.
Looks like it's dispellable, so.
I'm not getting tail swipe. Either I was really lucky there. Oh, you can mount here, by the way.
Everybody
Fine,
should get
dude.
the shirt and equip it before starting it, by the way.
Yep. Talk to the
Otherwise, you're not-
goblin.
Time is money, friend.
Do not talk to Sarfang.
We talk to
Star.
the goblin. Okay.
A goblin, and then the pack that he gives you goes in your shirt slot. And put that on your bars as well.
Where the fuck did it go? Okay. Okay.
Okay, so you see, okay, this might be easier to explain this way. So what I mean is healers can like stand like right here. And you should be able to reach the tank on the other side. The other tank is just going to stand near the edge of the enemy ship with Murden on them.
Can you run off the edge, though?
Yes, you can. And if you fall off the edge, you cannot be rosed.
Oh. Well, that makes
But
sense.
can you run off the edge and then rocket pack back on?
I don't believe so. You want to find out?
Whee!
If you're fast enough, you can.
Yeah, you can do it in the air.
Barely.
You just gotta zoom out a lot, Shocks.
The thing is,
Would you like to show us, Cthulhu?
No.
when I jumped off, I targeted over where I'm standing here, and it just barely pushed me onto the ledge.
Everyone's jumping around. So who do we want to do cannons? Oh, I have an idea. Who has the lowest eye level? Who has the highest eye level?
Carvis probably has the highest.
Yeah, I was gonna say Carvis has the highest.
Okay, well, we don't really want
My
to
eye
heal around
level
the
is like
cannons.
my eye level is like 55, 50 or something.
I don't have the add-on that tells me.
Or I guess that's my gear score.
That's
My
your
eye
gear
level is
score.
like 249.
You just don't automatically remember karma so that you can do
No.
a dick measuring contest on the spot?
No. No.
My prot set's like 55.
I have 238.
I do know how to use the cannons very well, though. If that
Well, the
means
cannon
anything.
shouldn't be that difficult to learn.
It's just
Everyone can
spamming
hop in one right now. Like, look,
Just-
they're really easy.
It's literally spam one, then do two on cooldown.
Yep.
Like you don't even need to get your thing that high. You just spam.
Hey, let's just do Shocks and Zootoblah.
Well, I just want somebody with like the lowest eye level to like take it for a second so we can just see if eye level does affect the damage. It's like
We'll just have
substantial
somebody
eye level
take
difference.
off a chest piece or something.
They can't re-equip it during the fight.
Oh no. Not on the easiest fight in here. On the PTR.
Oh, this is the PTR?
But my
Huh.
PTR parts.
There you go. Zootoblah says it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You can rocket
The eye
jump
level
back
doesn't
on if you
affect-
jump
okay.
off, by the way.
Cool. Preferably you don't fall off, but if you do... I forgot to mention this. I mean, it's kind of obvious mid-fight. There's going to be like little icons, like white kind of arrows pointing to a spot. It looks like the rockets on Mimeron. Those are rockets. Don't stand in that. On Heroic, they have a knockback to them. From what I've heard, is it strikes fairly fast if you're kind of close to the enemy's ship. So try not to be directly on the edge, like be a bit back. So if you get that, then you can reposition so that way it knocks you towards the middle of the ship. Bye, Carvis.
I watched that happen.
Carvis
Oh,
to jump off and rocket back.
No.
You can do it multiple times in the air if you're going up high. And he went too far off the edge, and I watched him try to come back and just miss.
Oh, this just in. You cannot use the rocket if you have Deviant Fish on.
If what?
If you have Deviant Fish on, it won't let you use the jetpack. It says you're shapeshifted.
happens if you get levitated midair?
We don't have a priest, unfortunately.
Well, that just means you have more time to hit the rocket button again in air. And if you make a macro to use it at your cursor, you can just spam it and keep flying around.
I can't
Yeah,
really
last one
have
hit the
these
ground loses.
this item like to purchase in game and just use them anytime we want as an engineer.
Wait, Zoodably, you don't have the minor glyph for that?
Nah, I picked up the one with 5% chance of spell reflect instead.
Alright, you almost back, Carvis?
Yep.
Wee.
He sounds very defeated.
Alright, Carvis is back.
Oh my
So
god.
loud.
That is really loud. Oh shit, we're going.
I'm stuck.
Okay, so if you're on a
Help me,
cannon, get on the
Stepbro?
cannon now.
Okay, let's go. What are we doing?
And so
Yeah, who's-
cannoneers, get in the cannons, build up your heat until you're just about to overheat. So that way you get a big 2 right off the bat, and then from there you're just going to spam buttons on the enemy ship.
Which tank is taking the enemy ship?
Decide.
That's not
Me.
a tank. Okay. Well, I'm gonna beacon you.
Okay. So that means Zeus is staying.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, you stay on this ship. The ads are going to come on the portal.
I know.
and
I'm
come?
just,
No, okay.
I'm just being a dick,
Okay.
sorry.
I wonder if it'll read.
So when am I hopping over?
You hop over when the mage spawns. When the mage spawns, everybody except for the healers is hopping over. And Zeus.
What happens if you hop over now?
You'd probably be fine. It's just kind of a waste of time. Otherwise, we can just kill these marines as they show up. The longer that these ads are alive... Oh, yeah, Range needs to kill those ads on the other side, the rifleman.
Chucks, you're getting spanked hard.
Carvis, move! Carvis, move!
Frozen, jump over. Everyone jump.
Everyone? Wait,
No, not everyone. I'm sorry. Everyone that is jumping, jump.
Sorry.
So I'm taking Mr. Bronzebeard here?
Yep. Then come over towards the edge so the healers can reach you.
Yeah. He hits for like 2k after I block.
Yeah, it's the longer we're over here, the harder he hits. And now we all jump back. The whole idea of like sending almost all the DPS over is that we can nuke that sorcerer before it really even is a problem.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Oh, that rocket didn't even.
Moon, you almost got sent over the edge though.
It's fine. I'm not really doing anything.
You're there.
Yeah, so as you can see with the sergeant though, he's leveling up. So that's just the longer the ads are alive, the more damage they do.
Zeus,
The
you
mage is
taking
gonna
these
come
guys?
out. Jump. Okay, jump back up.
Rifleman, shoot faster!
Okay, range, make sure you're killing those riflemen. Cannons, by the way, I believe... Do you do damage to those? Or is it just a ship?
I think I'm doing damage to them.
Okay. So it may be worth just targeting them with the cannon as well.
It looks like they're
It's
hitting
going down
them,
so fast.
I don't even
Yeah, I'm
see where's
bumping into them.
where's the ship health.
I don't know where it is for you. For me, I see it. It's 28% and it's going
On the
down
right
real
side.
fucking fast. Mage is going to come out soon.
It's on the right
Jump.
side.
It's on the right side of the screen, yes.
Oh, it's all the way up behind my mini map.
God. is this?
Oh god, no,
fair?
no! Why am I the only healer alive?
I would like some heals.
Because
Jump back.
I can't reach you.
Oh, is this like DC'd or something?
if you beacon him, when he goes over there, the beacon will reach it. But Zeus DC'd, I guess?
Yeah.
So a lot of us other people were getting smacked.
Okay, well,
I was
hopefully you can
wondering,
kill
but-
this
Yeah.
before that mage comes back up.
Yeah.
Oh, that sergeant whirlwind.
Yeah, I just saw Say a standing.
Yeah, I
there.
tried to
I
run
need
away and then
heals.
direction
No,
move.
no, no healers. No healers.
Kill it! Kill it! No!
Ah,
Jump over. Does Sapper do siege damage?
33k.
you got this bit. And Zud. Where are you, Zud? I don't even see you. Oh, I see you. Oh.
I was trying to kite Merida.
I gotcha.
Damage control. Put those
So how did all of our healers die?
Zeus DC'd.
Zeus DC'd.
So the
He
ads
was
over
just
here killed
standing
them.
there.
Oh, how
That's
nice
fair.
of it to release our dead bodies.
I had a lag spike at the start there, and then I just couldn't do anything.
I was like, oh yeah, we're tanking.
Yeah, this should be a one-shot on heroic even on 25. Assuming that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, assuming we have more than one tank.
Yeah,
I, mean, I can swap back to
You
Prot.
said we would find a way to wipe it.
Yeah, no, that's not
we
your
did.
fault, Zayas. It's just funny, the easiest fucking fight, like, in any raid encounter. And we wipe on it because you happen to have an unlucky DC.
And because Wolf said we'd find a way to wipe on it.
I can't use my jetpack.
Oh, I tried. I was like,
Yeah, I
oh, it didn't even look like it would work. So, is Moon staying heals? Oh, I forgot we can mount.
Moon can do what she wants for this fight, I'd say.
You do what you
Well, then-
want, Moon.
Someone tells me first
I
week we're
guess
going
I'll-
to have to give everyone like a good 10-minute break where they can just play with the boots, get it all out of the system.
Yeah.
Oh god, no.
Uh,
So
damn
that
it,
while we're
that's the
explaining
ground.
the fight, while you explain the fight the first week, they're going to be too busy just jumping around.
Yeah.
I
They're gonna
expect
do like a 10-minute
everyone to watch the videos. But yes, a 10-minute
Considering,
break.
People to watch videos?
Expect. This is gonna be very challenging for
I'm just
for
gonna
us.
say, considering
Not this
how much
particular
we were
boss, but
struggling with those first two bosses on heroic and
Yeah.
man, I'd say worth seeing one attempt on heroic for each of those bosses, but I'd say just go normal week one.
Well, a lot of the issue on those first two bosses was just figuring out the mechanics and what the strategies were.
Yeah.
Like once we got a good strategy on the second boss, we two-shot it?
I think that was a one shot when you figured out the strategy.
Wait, where the fuck is my ghoul?
Where is Zayas? Your ghoul is on the ladder.
Why does that? What did you think?
Oh, the pet just gets
the ghoul
stuck
and me
off
have
the
to
ship.
do?
Look at that.
How does that correlate? Me and
The
ghoul.
pet can't get on the ship.
Well,
It's scared.
Wolf asked where the ghoul was, and I asked where you were because you were out of range on my raid frames.
I'm flying around.
I was just asking.
Cows can fly. You ever heard the song "Cows with Guns"?
All right, everybody's on the ship.
Can I
Maybe.
request to use a cannon?
Hope so.
In 25.
I think we lost somebody. Oh no, we didn't. Thought I saw somebody go away though. That was weird.
Wait,
Maybe it was an NPC.
Is it too early to put in my cannoneer application for a 25 man?
What are you saying, Solo?
I want to use a cannon in 25 man.
What is that? Something approaching.
Like spamming two buttons.
Can you grip the mage over to our ship?
No.
5,000 gold.
If that was a thing, I'm sure that would be it. I have 5,000.
There you go.
What?
In your pockets or in the guild bank?
Guild bank. What kind of person do you think
damn
I
it.
am?
I should have fucking moved those frames.
I donate all my gold.
It's already at 87%.
Move your jalopy or we'll blow it out of the sky, orc.
Move your jalopy.
Oh shit! Get out of there.
Jump. I can't jump. Oh, it's because I put my fucking deviant fish back on. It's so dumb. Why is that a thing?
Oh, that rending throw hurts.
Oh, yeah. I wonder how much that whirlwind is going to hurt in 25.
Enough that I'm
Someone
gonna
else
get
wanna
used to
stream?
the idea of using the jetpack as mobility.
Someone else want to stream for the other people? I just realized.
I'm already streaming. And it's not the best stream with the ultra wide, but
Yeah, I like Zay's is better.
well then get the fuck
I
out.
have a Twitch stream. There's just delay.
Wait, where did...
Mage?
Sheesh.
That
Oh
was
God.
weird.
What was that?
It's a cat.
What, an actual cat, or was that the soundboard? Oh
soundboard.
God. Oh,
It's a
okay,
mean
that
cat.
sound realistic.
Yes, because it's a real cat.
Oh my
Right,
God.
no, I just, it's a fake cat.
My ghoul doesn't come over to the enemy ship with me.
Oh no.
Someone needs to give my ghoul a jetpack.
Get bit back up.
So you can die when you're in a cannon.
Yeah, I saw you fall
can?
out of that cannon dead.
You can't
It
be
looked
healed
like I could
either.
heal you. No, I think it gave me the go in there again.
Alright,
I don't
I'm hopping out.
see you.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, I could have healed you
How
in
much
there.
damage does Sourfang do?
Where is
I'll
he
try it the
fucking
next
going?
time someone goes in there.
Oh god, I got threatened for a second.
Yeah, he's just constantly evading.
Ooh, I
Interesting.
should probably watch my mana. Alright, let me see if I could...
Okay.
Does anyone have a sapper? Because I just used
I don't
mine.
know if I can heal you.
I do have a sapper, yeah.
Take some
Did you
damage.
test it and see if it did siege damage to the...
Yeah, I'll test when I hop over there.
I think it'd be funny if it does. What's 4%?
Yeah, it doesn't look like I can heal you.
It froze it at 2%.
Wow.
Sapper it, it'll kill it. Oh,
It didn't
doesn't.
seem to do... Yeah.
Nah, that's unfortunate. That'd be so cool, though. I'd like to see a metaform, you know, where like you have like a raid full of engineers, everyone jumps over and sappers. Just insta-kill.
Literally like 2 shots.
I'm on the boat.
Ooh, an achievement!
I'm on the boat.
Wait, did really nobody go over more than twice?
No, that's there's a bug in the PTR where it's giving
Yeah.
that achievement to everyone.
I think I saw it on Jordy's stream.
Yeah, they got it too.
What's in the box?
What we got?
Well, yeah, the Horde RP is like a minute longer than the Alliance RP.
Is it how much?
It's like a whole minute longer.
Straight into Sourfang.
Yep. I've never seen the Horde RP for this, actually.
Oh,
It's
where are
a
you
long
going?
one.
Ow.
That's what she said.
That looks like an axe I would want.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going?
It's midnight, so...
You try
Yeah, that's the
Sourfang
end for me.
once?
No, it's 9.
That's 10 p.m. for me.
On a school night.
Not all of us can go back in time.
I don't have school tomorrow.
Just about finding the right balance.
Tauraxi is a pumpkin.
I have school 3 times a week.
No, that's it for tonight. It should be back up on the PTR probably in 2 to 3 weeks.
And I thought we'd get further. We were doing heroic.
I hope we get more sign-ups, though.
Yeah, can I say I didn't do 25?